They're just turning into Toppet Street. You can feel the change in the atmosphere already, can't you?
The three great aunts from Glossop. Them words is almost biblical in their horror. I'd sooner have one at Plagues of Egypt any day of the week.
Mona, Maud and Mary. They sound like a trio of tugboats on Manchester Ship Canal.
They bloody look like a trio of tugboats on Manchester Ship Canal.
Less of that talk. Why can't you be more generous to them in their old age? It's not their fault they're right cantankerous. It's not their fault they're cold-hearted and completely humourless. So would you be if you were as ugly as they was.
Why the hell do they always have to travel in separate taxis?
For the same reason that royal family always travel in separate aircraft. Then if there's a fatal accident, there'll always be somebody left to carry on the dynasty.
Well, they're flogging a dead horse there, aren't they? They're hardly in dynasty stakes at their age. 3 virgins, all over 70. I know they've got some revolutionary stuff for putting on your roses these days, but...
I wish you wouldn't use the word virgin in front of Carter. You know how he comes out in heat lumps when he gets excited.
It's a perfectly legitimate word. Some at most aristocratic and respectable ladies in land have been virgins in the time. Not many, I'll grant you.
Oh, I could know that sound anywhere. Nobody knocks on her door quite like great Auntie Mona. When she goes up to heaven, she'll have pearly gates off their hinges in no time.
You can tell a person's character by the way they knock on the front door.
Can you? How do you knock on the front door?
I lean against it, grunt softly, and hope no one will answer.
You know, Les, I think she must have gone to night school to learn how to knock as hard as that.
Oh, for God's sake, answer it, Annie. If she keeps on going like that, she'll have hot putty out of the windows. Last time she was here, she bloody near cracked the chimney breast.
The 3 great aunts from Glossop. My mother used to dread them coming round to our house.
Did she?
Oh, aye. She said it was more like a visitation than a visit. Strange things used to happen, you see. Water would curdle at goldfish bowl. Bantams would stop laying. Pigeons would stop homing. So would my father. that were our only consolation.
Manners, if you please.
So?
Manners.
Oh.
I should think so, too. This way. Sit. Sit. I should think so, too. So, you're Carter's fiancée, aren't you?
That's right. Pleased to meet you. Isn't the price of sprouts outrageous?
Where are you going for your honeymoon?
Spain.
Spain? Much too hot is Spain.
I endorse that.
So do I. Heat inflames the passions, arouses the desires. You want to go somewhere cold? Cousin Mabel went to Scarborough in mid-December for her honeymoon. She didn't take her mittens off until the last night.
What happened then?
She had to mend a puncture in her husband's sidecar.
Oh, I thought she went pillion. Now then, Auntie Mona, come on, take your coat off, make yourself at home.
We never take our coats off in strange houses. In strange houses, it's always bitterly cold.
No, not here, it isn't. The cooking smells keep it warm.
Besides, it's midsummer, Auntie Mona.
Not to us, it isn't. To us, it's been midwinter for the past 47 years.
I endorse that.
So do I.
Well, it's nice to know you've been having bad weather in unison, isn't it? Now then, Auntie Mona, is this a social visit or shall you be stopping for a long time?
We've come about your silver wedding. We've come to talk about this service of rededication and the second honeymoon.
Oh, everything's well in hand there, Auntie Mona. We booked the upstairs room at the Axe and Cleaver for the reception. I've ordered 24 individual fruit trifles in fluted cups. I've ordered boiled ham, tongue and brawn, plus 3 dozen Unsworth's pork pies and 14 dozen bridge rolls.
What are you doing? Stocking up for a famine?
14 dozen bridge rolls? The world's facing mass starvation. Here you are, squandering its precious resources on 14 dozen bloody bridge rolls.
I wish you wouldn't talk like that, Les. It's not my fault the rice crop failed in China.